Day of next week, the U.S. government must report to Biden with their plans of rolling out a digital dollar. The time we've been waiting for is finally here. Here's everything you need to know about the update on the digital dollar rollout. The White House released a document called Comprehensive Framework for Responsible Development of Digital Assets. But more importantly, the U.S. Treasury Department released 3 different documents talking about how the digital dollar will look like and how different cryptocurrency assets will be regulated. So let's get into that. There's so much to cover here, y'all. 1, a digital dollar will happen, but they're not sure on the time frame yet because it's still being built out. 2, FedNow and a digital dollar are going to be 2 different technologies. They're not the same thing. The digital dollar will first be rolled out to people of color and low-income communities. U.S. government hates stablecoins.
Hey, man, y'all heard that, man? You know, it's going to be rolled out to who? You know, it's going to be rolled out to who? Rewind that a little bit. Pay attention, pay attention. You know, Esau ain't slick, man.
For here, y'all. 1, a digital dollar will happen, but they're not sure on the time frame yet because it's still being built out. 2, FedNow and a digital dollar are going to be 2 different technologies. They're not the same thing. The digital dollar will first be rolled out to people of color and low-income communities. U.S. government hates
people of color who are Israelites, man. So-called Negroes, so-called Latinos, so-called Native Americans, man. All right, you know, same thing. Biden, all right, you know what I'm saying, Sleepy Joe, you know, when he was ushering that Vicky 19, you know what I'm saying, you know, when the so-called came on the scene, what he was trying to get you Jakes, you blacks and you Latinos and Native Americans, he wanted you to be the first ones in line to take, you know what I'm saying, that jump shot, man, all right, during the time of Vicky 19, man. You know, and here it is with the Charagma, the same thing, you know, who they want to usher and issue, you know, the Charagma out to. And it's no coincidence it happened to be you Hebrew Israelites, you low income, disfranchised people, which are the Israelites, man. All right. But let's finish this little clip of this video here.
Coins and wants to ban them, particularly algorithmic stablecoins. A digital dollar should be convertible 1-to-1 with a cash equivalent, but they say this may change in the future. I'm running out of time. Part 2 coming. Digital dollar update part 2. Let's get right into it. Didn't see my other video talking about the White House document briefing President Biden about a digital dollar and the 3 documents that the U.S. Treasury Department released and presented to President Biden. Go watch that last video first just for context. The U.S. digital dollar will be designed to interoperate with other digital dollars of other countries. What does that mean? The U.S. is currently working with other developed G7 countries to ensure cross-border payments are seamless when all these countries launch their digital dollars. Central bank digital currencies or digital dollars will be very similar to a one world currency type system. Sanctions will be coming to foreign digital dollars, private sector issued digital assets aka cryptocurrency, and stablecoins. Banks will be the ones to issue these digital dollars, and non-banks will provide the wallet services for these digital dollars. Interest rates on loans for borrowing a digital dollar will also be extremely low to entice people.
Hey, shalom, 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 shalom. First and foremost, before I even get started in this lesson, I want to start by, first and foremost, giving all praises and glory to Yahawah, bahasham, Yahawashi, bahasham, Rakakadash. Secondly, want to give double honors to the Elders Apostles of Great Millstone who rule well. And third, want to give salutations to all the Akim that's the hopeful elect that pushing forth this word and its truth and righteousness and sincerity throughout the 4 corners. Shalom, shalom, shalom. And y'all seen it, man. You know, this is what, you know what I'm saying? This is one of the end time prophecies that the Elders Apostles through the spirit of Yahawashi Double, starting with Elders Apostles to heart on down, man. Been prophesying and been pushing out there on down to us. Been prophesying, been pushing out there for years and years and still pushing out there along with the elder bishops on down to us, man. All right. Great Millstone is the only camp that's pushing, you know what I'm saying, the Charagma, which is inedible, which is right there around the corner. And what you're seeing more and more information, more bills are getting passed. And it's about to be a one world currency, man. All right. As the information that was brought out and plenty of information, you know what I'm saying? We've been bringing some of the Elders Apostles to the elder bishops on down to us. Man, we've been bringing information like this. This ain't nothing new, man. You know what I'm saying? Elders Apostles on down, the elder bishops on down to us from Great Millstone, man. We've been bringing out information and continuing on to bring out updated information pertaining to the Karama, all right? You know what I'm saying? Which is the chip, you know what I'm saying? Which is read, all right, in Revelation 13, 16, and 17, man. All right, you know. But man, let's get it, man. Let's read it real quick, man. All right. We can never ever read it. We can never read it enough at the end of the day. All right. And we're seeing we're here at the end time prophecies here, man. All right. And it's no coincidence who they want to start with, the children of Israel, man, because these devils know who the hell you are at the end of the day. It's you Israelites don't know who you are, man. All right. And not only you don't know who you are, you don't know the benefit of being who you are at the end of the day. All right. And the fact that who you are, you know what I'm saying, you're a threat to the so-called white man, which they're Edomites, you know, starting with the super elite. All right. They're Edomites. All right. That's their biblical nationality, man. All right. And they know who you are, even though you niggas don't want to prescribe of being Hebrew Israelites. And when I say niggas, I'm talking about all 12 tribes, man. All right. Especially you guys out there, you Israelites out there that come out your mouth and say, oh, man, being a Hebrew Israelite is a downgrade. Yeah, you too. Regardless of whether you accept the fact, if you accept the truth that you're Hebrew Israelite or not, hey, man, Esau's still coming regardless, man, because it's the spirit of Yahawashi and this devil on the left-hand side. So he coming regardless. Prophecy is speaking, and we going to get right back, you know what I'm saying, to the point of the topic of this lesson right here. All right. Was prophecies are speaking, man. Let's read it. Revelation 13 and 16. And it's read, and he causeth all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond. And we already know that he is talking about Esau and is talking about starting with the super elite, man. All right. Because, you know what I'm saying, you everyday Edomites don't run everything, man. Ain't nothing but a certain percent, that 1% of you super elite that actually ruled the world, man. All right. You super elite banking family at that. But, you know, you have other Edomites out there, you know what I'm saying, that they benefit off their, you know what I'm saying, off of their head tribes, Amalek. All right. You know, but Amalek, the devil that he is, he ain't share the wealth with all you Edomites, man. But but at the end of the day, you know what I'm saying, you know, we can care less, man. That means you Edomites that's still working and you still catching hell in your own kingdom. Hey, man, you two-time losers, man. But back to verse 16, all right? The point of the matter is that he's talking about the super elite, man, Esau. And he caused of all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive a mark. And that mark goes back to Karama, which means image, an engraving, you know what I'm saying, an engraving, implanted, you know what I'm saying, you know, putting that mark in you, man, that charagma in you, man. Okay. All right. You know, when you go to the blue letter, I'm just go ahead and do it. I wasn't going to do it, but I was going to go ahead and do it for edification's sake, man. When you go into that word mark, because you have other Israelite camps out there, when they break down Revelation 13, 16, and 17, they break it down totally wrong, man. They'll tell you the mark mean everything other than what it means, which is the karab, which means an intercision, man, which means really just means a cutting, man. All right, to make it in layman's term, because that's how they gonna implant, you know what I'm saying, that Esau image, his mark inside of you, ultimately, you know what I'm saying, at the end of the day or whatnot, man. All right. Shalak. The wrong one here. Revelation 13 and 16. Looking up that word mark here, just for edification's sake here. All right. Like I say, you have other guys out there. Yeah, that means the embargo. It means the embargo, you know, or it means sleeping with the white woman, or it means Christianity. And all of that's wrong, man. All right. Look it up. That's why we look words up over here. All right. All right. I'm about to hit it.
Strong's G 5480. Charagma.
All right, Karagma, man. All right. It says a stamp, an imprinted mark, all right, which is gonna be, you know what I'm saying, you know, that chip ultimately at the end of the day or whatnot, man. All right, that Esau looked to stamp to imprint it inside of you, and that's through a cutting, man. All right. He have to implant it into you. He have to chip it inside of you, man. All right. How they gonna chip something inside of you without cutting, man? All right. Come on, man. All right. Here's a next to the last definition, which is the point. All right. As far as going back to that definition of word mark, which goes back to the Greek karagma. All right. And it says the thing carve. So if you carving anything, carve is a form of cutting. Carving is a form of cutting, man. That's how they gonna get that. That what that mark is, a physical mark. All right. Because you're not going to be able to buy or sell unless you got that mark which from Esau inside of you, man. All right. And it says things carved, sculpture, graven work. And if you graving something, man, that's cutting, man. You molding something, that's cutting, man. All right. So that's the definition of the word mark, which is a physical, mark. All right. Which goes back to the Greek word karagma, which means cutting at the end of the day or whatnot, ultimately, man. All right. And which is about to be the new way of currency, man, that digital currency. All right. Which, we read in here, man, which Elders Apostles to the elder bishops on down to us, been bringing out and still going to continue to bring out because we coming into that time that, as we know, the technology is already here. But Esau, as we can see, he's about to, start setting laws down to where he going to mandate to where everybody have to have these daggone, going to have to take that karagma, man. All right. And Elders Apostles on down, man, like I've been saying, and we've been repeatedly telling you, and going to continue on to repeatedly tell and warn, man. All right. Verse 16, and he causeth all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive a mark in their right hand or in their foreheads, man. And that's a physical mark, man. All right. Physical cut in their right hands and their foreheads. And you can go on YouTube and you can see different, you can see different YouTube tabs. You can just type in the search engine and you can see how many YouTube tabs of people that already done taken the karagma, and you can look at the process and the procedures, man, and ask me, it is not that this is the mark that we're reading in Revelation 13:16, man. All right. I tell you, man, and everybody. And when you put in that search engine, people that already taken that mark, that chip, guess where they getting chipped at, man? In their hands and in their foreheads, man. No coincidence. And we're reading right here in the scriptures, man. All right. Something that been written way over 2,000 years ago, man. All right. And it stands true even to this day because we see the manifestation of it, man. How beautiful is Yahawah, man. All right. So if you need reason to believe, hey, man, this is one of many examples, man. All right. That this Bible is true, man. The words of Yahawah is true. It's manifested, man. All right. Verse 17. And that no man might buy or sell. See, that's also showing verse 17. And it says, and that no man might buy or sell. That's showing you have to be something physical. Because with this mark, you can buy and sell, showing you this is right here is about to be the new currency, man. All right. Why you got to be able to buy and sell if you already got so-called that fiat, that fake behind fiat. All right. Money that's already out, that's in the system today, man, which is not really real money. These Federal Reserve notes are not real money, as we already know. We know the word dollar means a measurement of something. All right. The word dollars means a measurement. So the next question is the measurement of what? All right. Dollars means a measurement of what's real money is. Real money is gold and silver, man. All right. And Esau, he took the gold and the silver standard away from the dollar a long time ago. Try to go to the bank and ask for some gold, man, to see what happened, man. All right. They're going to look at you like you crazy, man. And if you're standing there too long, they may hit that button on you, But anyway, verse 17, and it says, and that no man might buy or sell save he that had the mark or the name of the beast or the number of his name, man. So you're not going to even be able, to be able to operate, to be able to move, to be able to, to buy and sell. You won't be able to survive off Esau's grid, man. You may have to get kicked out of your house because how you going to be able to pay your bills if, the currency is going to change and it's going to turn to, a digital currency, man. All right. And then this is what's about to be happening throughout the whole world. So it's not just an American thing. All right. Hint, one world order, man. All right. And reading again, and that no man might buy or sell save he that had the mark or the name of the beast or the number of his name. And like those apostles always bring out, really that mark, that's Yahawah mark. He using Esau on the left hand side to usher in, his agenda, man. All right. To do his will and his election on the left hand side, actually to fulfill prophecy, which we read it, man. All right. But ultimately, like I said, this Yahawah chip that he's coming to test Israel, man. All right. Coming to test Israel with, man. At the end of the day, and if you take that chip, man, you already know, man, that's death unto you, man. Simple as that. You can read Revelation 14, 9 and 10 for that, man. All right. If you take that mark. But we already right here, man. So, we going to get it. Revelation 14:9, and the third angel followed them, saying with a loud voice, if any man worship the beast and his image and receive his mark in his forehead or in his hand, man. Yeah, you take that mark of Esau, man, with your lack of faith, man. All right, this is the judgment Yahawashi is going to bring to you, man. All right. Verse 10, the same shall drink of the wine of the wrath of Yahawah, which is poured out without mixture into the cup of his indignation, man. All right, which is his righteous anger, all right, which is going to come down in the form of nuclear missiles during the time of World War III, where Yahawashi, all right, going to use all these nations, man, to aim and point their missiles over here at America, a.k.a. Babylon, man. Even an alliance along with America is going to turn on America, which is EU, all right, you know, and all these countries, man, is going to hit their mark, man, all right, during the time of World War III. All right, you know, which is inedible, which is right there around the corner. All right, and we're reading it, man. Okay, all right, you know. So Yahawashi, hey, he's saying this right here is going to be your judgment. You 2/3 of Israel are going to be left here in Babylon, man, to be destroyed, to be burned up through the nuclear missile fire. Only the elect is going to be delivered, man. All right, scripture said that the elect shall scarcely be saved, man. The righteous shall scarcely be saved. So the elect gonna barely make it up out of here, man. The elect is gonna barely make it up out of here. But 2/3, you know, you're gonna be left therein, man. All right, to be destroyed, man. All right, and we're reading that judgment for you Israelites that take that mark, man. All right, from Esau, because when you take that mark, it ain't no repenting, man. Ain't no repenting, ain't no coming back, ain't no my bad. Once you take it, it's a wrap, man. All right, so you better not take that damn mark, bro. You take that mark, hey man, just go ahead and just know, man, you got a nuclear missile waiting for you, man. All right, simple as that, bro. Another way of telling you that, man. All right, but finishing up verse 10, and he shall be tormented with fire and brimstone, and we know what that fire and we know what that brimstone represents, man. Nuclear missile fire, man. All right, that you Jason gonna be up in the midst of, man, along with you damn heathens, man. You Edomites that's left down here in Babylon, and you other heathen nations, man. All right, and it says, and in the presence of the Lamb, man, which is Yahawashi, man. So all this is gonna take place, man. All right, for Jake, like I said, man, that take that goddamn mark, man. But you know what I'm saying, we see the information that been bought out, legislations that's getting passed, man, laws that's getting passed, man, set in to usher in, you know what I'm saying, this new digital dollar currency, man. All right, which ultimately the MOTB, man, which we just seen the clip 2 minutes and 11 seconds of. All right, and man, we're gonna end with the scripture here, man. All right, we're gonna end with Isaiah 55, man. All right, I think verse 11. So, like I said, man, we seeing all of this come to pass, man. All right, this going back to Second Esdras, man, measuring the time, man. Second Esdras, the 9th chapter, man, 9:1, man, starting up 9:1. All right, on down, man. Going into measuring the time, man, and the visitation of the Lord, man. Yahawashi, man. It's approaching, man. It's right there. The signs are right there, man. All right, but reading Isaiah 55 and 11 and finishing off, it says, "So shall my word be that goeth forth out of my mouth. It shall not return unto me void." All right. You know what I'm saying? Was not, you know, the mark. All right. Which is the charagma, was not that Bible prophecy. All right. Was not those words coming, you know what I'm saying, from Yahawashi through the mouth of his prophets. Was not the word already written. All right. Was that prophecy was already written. And now we're seeing the physical manifestation of it now, man. All right, we're seeing it being talked about more and more and more and more, man. We're seeing Esau ushering in and getting the people conditioned now, man. All right, you know, ultimately, you know what I'm saying, for a new cashless society, which is a digital currency in which he's looking to chip the whole world ultimately at the end of the day, and ultimately is Bible prophecy, in which we read in verse 11, man. Yahawashi already called it, and we seeing it coming in effect at the end of the day. All right, finishing up. So shall my word be that goeth forth out of my mouth. It shall not return unto me void. And we know that word void means empty, man. All right, but it shall accomplish that which I please, and it shall prosper in the thing whereto I sent it, man. So that's showing you, man, you know what I'm saying? If Yahawashi say it's going to happen, you better believe it's going to happen. All right, you know, and we in that time. The Most High prophesied on the chip through his mouth of his prophets. He written it down, had his prophets speak it. And, you know, and we're seeing the physical manifestation of it now. We're seeing prophecy not tarrying, man. We're seeing it come to pass, man, which is a beautiful thing, which ultimately represents the end of Esau. So we love it, man, over here, especially over here at Great Millstone, man. We the only one prophesying on the chip consistently. All right. Consistently prophesying on the chip. Oh, of course, you got Sakari and friends and, GOCC here and there, but mainly Great Millstone consistently pushes the chip, man. All right. But with that, I want to say shalom, shalom to the hopeful elect. Shalom.